Huh.
What's going on?
I was just curious. I was looking in the Capitol for their office, and
You went in the Capitol and...
yeah, and I didn't see it. Then all of a sudden, I see the trooper cars back here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know it's necessarily it's their office, but
Yeah.
there's some guys in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, you could probably walk up there and knock on the door. It's this building right here where that car is parked next to.
Yeah, you see what that sign says right there?
Yeah, no trespassing.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta go this way, but...
Okay. So I guess the state trooper's temporary office is right there, and they got this warning, no trespassing sign up. So I'm gonna call Sergeant Ward.
Is he awake?
And see what he says.
Sergeant Ward.
Hey, Sergeant Ward, this is Robert West. Hey, I was
Yes,
curious about something. I went all over the Capitol. I was looking for the state police office, and I found out that it's out here behind some fence that says no trespassing.
Correct. We are not open to the public at this time. The service point for anybody who needs to interface with state police for Capitol Mall business is the Salem Area Command.
Okay. Is there a reason why the state police is not open for the Capitol State Police isn't open to the public?
Tell you what, sir, I'm right here. I'll talk to you in person.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
You said you had concerns about not being able to access the police station, is that right?
Yeah, the police station.
Okay. Yeah, the reason it's not open to the public is because they aren't able to house us in the building due to the ongoing construction inside there. And so the only place they can come up with for us is in a construction trailer. And so that's where we're at right now. And so there's some restrictions on being able to access the construction site as far as like safety equipment and permission from the contractor goes. And so if you need to interact for state police official business, like if you have a vehicle that's towed or something like that, we can get you helped out at the Salem Area Command. It's right up the street.
I just wanted to see what it looked like in there. I mean, new trailer and stuff. I wanted to see because I seen what it looked like in the basement. I was wondering if it looked any different up here.
Yeah, we can't accommodate that at this time.
You can't accommodate that?
Right. It's not a location that's open to the public.
All right. There was a female trooper I'd say like 3 or 4 years ago that I ran into here. I forgot her name.
Okay.
I videotaped her a couple times. People are saying she had Down syndrome. I don't think she had Down syndrome. She wouldn't be a trooper if she had Down syndrome.
Yeah, okay.
You know who I'm talking about?
I'm not sure that I do. I haven't been here 3 or 4 years, so I don't know who was stationed here at that time.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering if she's still here or if she moved to another state police station.
Again, I'm not sure who you're talking about because I wasn't here at that time. You'd have to, if you had a name, I could tell you if they're still on our roster, but
yeah.
I'm not sure who you might be referring to based on the description you've given so far.
Okay, yeah, because she was really professional in how she handled me.
Good.
I came in with a couple other auditors, and they, one of them was a Muslim and had his Muslim head stuff on, and one of the male troopers walked up to him and said he had to take it off.
And
Take off his head covering?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
And that there was a big argument over that. He wound up not doing it.
Sure.
So all of us picked a trooper, and I had closest one that was close to me was this female one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she got me up and down and all the way around.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I explained to her that the trooper's job is I can teach a monkey to go out and write tickets and stuff like that. And I spent like 45 minutes just hounding her on, on her job and how I can train monkeys and other people to do her job and stuff like that. And she just stood there and accepted it. And then she just walked away. after a while, she just walked away, and then about 6 months later, I go back. I'm walking through the state police station, and that was in the basement. I ran into her, and she's like, "Mr. West, is there anything I can do to help you out?" And I'm like, "Huh?"
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, she's
What was your reason for engaging her like that? Out of curiosity, like you said, you spent like 45 minutes, like up and down, and telling her that an animal could do her job, and being kind of disparaging. Like, what is your purpose in that?
I was just pissed off that they wanted him to remove his head cover, so each of us picked a trooper.
I gotcha. You're just trying to defend your friend, is what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why he might have been asked to remove a religious garment, but I wasn't there, and I can't really weigh in on that. But
just like if you're standing here and someone's wrestling around with a state trooper over here, you're not going to just stand right here.
Well, hopefully I'd help the state trooper not get wrestled around with. But,
yeah. But yeah, that's the main thing is that, and I was hoping to see her because I wanted to apologize for the way that I did her, because like I said, she acted really professional, and I greatly appreciate that.
I'm aware of your YouTube channel. Do you have like a record of that, like contact? You can find out what her name is, and you can pass the message on, or?
Yeah, my YouTube channel is Robert West.
No, I've seen your YouTube channel. What I'm asking is that you would be able to find out from the YouTube channel more information about the trooper you wanted to pass that to. Like her name or anything.
I can. Cameras Everywhere made a video about me and put that up. Robert West.
Robert West.
All right, 1 second, sir. Yes, ma'am. To the police department? Well, we're not. I'm out of here. Let's go. Give me a parking pass.
Cameras everywhere.
Cameras everywhere.
Videos Robert West are in.
Videos Robert Wessler in.
Videos Robert West is in.
Videos Robert West is in.
Sorry about that.
You're actually going to make me do that.
Do what? You don't have to pull it up for me. I'm just
Oh, no. Yeah, I know.
I just want to pass the message for you and let her know that you were feeling better about the situation looking back. But.
Yeah. No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about...
Oh, the phone?
Usually I put up Robert West, and that's the first thing that pops up, but...
That was easy for me when I searched you the other day. I put in Robert West on YouTube, and you're right there. So.
Yeah. But I do, like, at least 30 videos a month.
Yeah.
So you're talking years.
Sure.
I may have to get back to you on that.
That's okay. It's not real pressing. I can ask around in the office if anybody remembers the encounter.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like I said, she is a real professional. She's, I've seen officers that actually take issues with that and continue to take issues with that. She never did.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I always appreciate hearing positive feedback when you have interaction with the trooper and it goes the way that you're hoping as as a voting member of the public. So.
Yeah.
And I appreciate the way you interacted with me today when we were in the building, and just calm, and we can have a conversation. We can talk about expectations for the public versus the private areas, and like you even said, thanks for your service. So
Yep.
I appreciate that.
But yeah, I'm a cop watcher that goes around and films the police. I do audits also.
Yep.
But my main thing is that I want a professional police force.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do as well.
I don't like bad cops. I don't hate them, but I don't like
bad
them.
cops either.
So,
Yeah.
but so yeah, that's what. Oh, you seen the video? What do you think of it?
Which one?
The one that I shot yesterday,
Was it yesterday?
or not yesterday?
A couple days ago. You're
yeah.
talking about Department of Revenue, your
Yeah.
video there. I can't comment on that because of your pending complaint. So
Oh, okay.
essentially me giving an opinion of the video would be me giving an opinion of your complaint.
Right.
And until that's all closed out, I can't really comment on that.
Okay. Are you the sole investigator, or is it going to go to Internal Affairs?
No, I'll investigate that. The allegations that you made are at a level we call squad level. So it means it happens, the investigation happens at the area command.
Oh, okay. That's what Portland does too. Well,
Depends on the nature of the allegation. So
Yeah.
if you said that the trooper that involved killed your dog or something like that wouldn't be squad level, it would be a different level, and they'd have
Right.
a full-time investigator assigned to that. But I'm a day-to-day supervisor for the troopers that work here at the Capitol, and so there's some stuff that they let us handle just
Yeah.
at our level.
well, that's good. I like it when it can be handled at your level. The small stuff, and it was pretty small, but it did happen. And I thought about that, and even though the officer was nice, the fact of it is that he did touch me.
Sure.
And I teach the cop watchers, do not touch a police officer if at all possible.
Sure.
If they're in
I appreciate that.
if they're in a car and it's going downhill and you can reach down and pull them out. But
Save life, protect property. Okay,
Yeah.
That sounds familiar.
but if you're not in a situation where you have to save their life, if you see someone aiming a gun at them, pull them out of the way.
Sure.
But other than that, don't touch the troopers, and don't let any cop touch you,
Okay.
because that's how things go really bad really quick.
Interesting perspective. Yeah. Just for total clarity or transparency, I'm not the ultimate decision-making authority for it. So my job investigating is I'm gonna collect all the information from you and from anybody else that's involved, and prepare kind of a little perspective on it, and then manager will look at that and ultimately decide what to do with that. So
Yeah.
the way our agency's arranged, the sergeants actually aren't part of management. So.
Right. Yeah, it's in Portland, little small stuff, like if an officer cusses someone out or something, usually it goes to if you file a complaint, it'll go to a sergeant. They'll do the same thing. They'll make a report and they'll send it to the captain, and the captain looks at it.
Yeah, ours goes essentially that high for signatures also, but not.
Yeah.
They're not part of the investigative effort. They're part of just kind of assessing what the investigation found.
Right. But yeah, it's important because I would like to see, and I'll never see, an investigative process where each complaint is investigated by a member of the public and a member of law enforcement, or two members of the public and two members of law
They
enforcement.
have something similar to that in Portland. They have a citizen review panel.
They have
or
a
something.
citizen review panel.
How does that
yeah.
work? Do you know?
If you file a complaint, it goes to you file it with the city, and then they look at it. If they think it's good, then they send it to Internal Affairs. Internal Affairs looks at it and says, "Yeah, we're gonna punish the officer, or we're not." And if they say no, then it goes to the Citizens Review Committee, and then they look at it and they say, "Yeah, the officer should be punished, or the officer shouldn't."
Okay. So what happens if there's disagreement between the agency and the citizen panel? Do you know?
The citizen panel wins out.
Oh, interesting.
And then the chief can appeal. Then the agency can appeal it. So then it goes before the committee again. They look at all the evidence and say, "Yeah, it's validated or not, and if the chief wants to